Here are some challenges to separation of church and state by presidents. Of all the dispositions and habits which lead to political prosperity, religion and morality are indispensable supports. And let us with caution indulge the supposition that morality can be maintained without religion. Reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principle. It is substantially true that virtue and morality is a necessary spring of popular government. This was said by George Washington in his farewell address in 1796. Can you believe that? He said that in order to keep this country going, religion and morality are essential to the government's continued prosperity and survival, really. And you cannot expect the country to prevail and really to continue without morality and religion. And people want to sit there and say there's no big deal about that. Oh, that don't mean nothing. Man, we don't need morality. We don't need morality. We just need to get our economy going good, and we just need to get all these problems with energy fixed, and we'll be all right. No, we won't. The reason this country's in such a mess is because our morality is bad. It's not because we don't know how to manage the economy or something. It's because we're so wicked and gotten away so far from God that God is judging us for it. None of these problems that we have are going to get fixed unless this country humbles itself before God and repents of their sins and says, we're sorry, God, we want to come back to you. If that ever happens, God will pour His blessings back out on this nation. All these problems, He'll give us the wisdom to fix these problems, and everything will be back, and everything will be working again. But I'm just going to tell you, I don't believe anybody's going to do it. People don't want to go back to God. They want to do what they want to. Listen to this one. Here's a strong quote here. We have no government armed with power capable of contending with human passions, unbridled by morality and religion. Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. How about that one? John Adams, October 11th, 1798. He said that our Constitution was only made for moral and religious people. If we're not a moral and religious people, it won't work for a government. It's wholly inadequate to the government of any other. It will not work for anybody that's not a moral and religious. If the government, that's why our Constitution would not work with any of these heathen governments, these totalitarian and dictatorial governments. And right now, its Constitution is not working now because we don't have a moral religious people anymore. We have a anti-God, dumbed down, wicked people that don't even care about the Constitution and hate God. And that's why our Constitution is no longer working. That's why our government don't care what it says, and in fact, the people don't care what it says because of this. He was right. These people had more. These people had more education, that were so lot smarter than the average, than educated people today. These people would blow out the average educated doofus today that thinks he knows so much. If they sat and talked down and talked with these people would make them look like idiots. In matters of religion, I have considered that its free exercise is placed by the Constitution independent of the powers of the general government. I have therefore undertaken on no occasion to prescribe the religious exercises suited to it, but have left them as the Constitution found them, under the direction and discipline of the Church or State authorities, acknowledged by the several religious societies. Thomas Jefferson, the second inaugural address, March 4th, 1805. It's just something, isn't it? By the way, what I've done so far ain't nowhere near as much as there is. There's a lot out there. There's more than what I've told you. There's a bunch. I could give you everything. It would just be a very long, very long lesson. I still got more to give you, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. After I get done with this, and maybe all of y'all watch this stuff, maybe I'll be convinced that this country is convinced that it has a Christian heritage, and that we've gotten really far away from it.